Yo, what up, nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here, reporting live from Yo Mama's house. And I'm going to make a video today about something I never really wanted to make a video about, but it's it's based on one of the most dramatic times of my life, actually. Actually, it was the most dramatic time of my life, because first most. It's tied for the most dramatic moment. But it's one of the two, it's either number one, number two, but it's one of the most dramatic moments in my life where I started to realize things about myself, what I gotta do. It definitely changed me. This moment, if it's not the most dramatic, it has changed me more than any other moment ever had in my life. And it's all based on the girl you see in front of you. Some of you might recognize her. I'm disabling comments on this video. I know you guys have a lot of great comments, but I'm disabling the comments. I don't want anyone putting her name there. I'd prefer if she didn't know about this video, but she might find out anyway. But if you recognize her, cool. You might have seen her on TV, you might have seen her in a movie or so, whatever, just leave it there. But the thing about this girl it's not just I'm obsessed with her, kind of. I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with her. Let me just explain. Long story short, because I want to get into too much detail, try to make it some mushy shit. But basically, we went out on a date. Maybe 3 dates, And long story short as possible, since the first date we had, I knew I was in love with her. I mean, in love. Which is how are you in love with someone you don't know? I don't know fucking either, man. It's not like you're in love with someone because you fucking want to be. I hate when people say, how can you love someone you don't know her? I don't want to fucking love her, genius. It just happens. It's how my body reacts to her. I understand. I have a friend, Jesse, who falls in love a lot, but I understand it's not his fault. I always tell him, you can't help how you feel, but you can help what you do. You can't help how you feel. So someone say he's stupid for loving her. He can't help the way he fucking feels, and neither could I. Some things are just automatic, it's natural. It fucking sucks, but you can't help it. So basically, since the first date, I was in love with her. How did I know? She held my hand, and when we held hands, I was sweating. I was shaking. It was bad. I was like, holy fucking shit, I'm freaking out. I mean, and this was 2009. Wait, is this 2009? This was 2009. This was after I started becoming not popular, but this is after I started partying and stuff. This is after it. So I was used to girls at this time. It wasn't like when I was a teenager and shit and I wasn't used to it. No, I was used to girls at this time. I remember this was only 6 years ago, whatever. I was 22, 23 maybe. I was used to girls at this time. I was accustomed to it. It wasn't nothing new. But unlike any other girl the whole year, actually, this was the year I started partying and meeting girls. That was the year, actually. And, I got used to girls quickly. That summer I dated a lot of different kind of girls for the first time ever. And, I shaved my head, I started partying and drinking, so I was used to all of it. So I kind of felt too cocky and indestructible at the time. Now, when I met her, it was wintertime. So I wasn't trying to meet any girls. In wintertime, I usually try to keep to myself. I don't like partying and shit, but no one listens. No one believes me. I don't like partying and shit. I like staying alone, even back then. But when I met her, I was working on a TV commercial, and I saw her there, and she just fucking blew me away. Just the way she looks. And then to add to it, she had to play frisbee or something, and she was wearing an athletic outfit, whatever, gym attire, and she was just even bad with the body too. Even that is just bad. Exactly how it's perfect, it's just bad. Then to add to it, she's a dancer. I'm addicted to dancers. She's not a dancer like a twerker or a dance hall. She does classical dance and all this cool classic, all this different kind of shit. I don't know. If you know her, recognize her, go to the show, look up her character name, then put in her name in Google, you see the kind of dancing she does. But it's I went to one of her performances, it was just so fucking beautiful. She's so talented, she's so funny, she's so energetic and all this stuff, and it's just she's just amazing. I mean, when what happened between us happened, I literally cried for, I'd say at least 5 months straight, every night, at least a little bit. 5 months. 5 fucking months. Let me not lie. Okay, December, January, February, March. 4 months straight. Every night a little bit. At least a little bit over this girl. A girl I probably had 3 dates with. And I tried to be so careful with her because I didn't want to ruin it. And I didn't even want her to be my girlfriend. I didn't want it. I just wanted her to be in my life. That's all I wanted. I just wanted her to be in my life. Whether it was friendship, whatever. That's all I wanted. I just had to have her in my life. I didn't overcall her when the most I'd ever call this girl is maybe twice a day if we're supposed to meet, and if we're not supposed to meet, I call her maybe once a week. I never annoy people. No matter how much I'm in love with them, I never annoy them. So if we were supposed to meet, I'll call her 2 times that day. That's it. She don't answer, that's it. And if we don't have plans to meet, I'll call her maybe once every Sunday. I don't annoy people. I hate being annoyed. That's not my thing. But who the fuck is Facebooking the fuck out of me? It's funny because she's my Facebook. Who the fuck? Yo, somebody's Facebooking hard. Let's see the fuck. Oh, this is my homie Davey. It's funny. Shit one box for me. Don't forget the holes. I want one from there. Ha. He talking about he wants me to send him a girl from Russia. He's crazy. But anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is because I saw a picture of her today on my Facebook. And oh wait, she's in a new video? I saw a picture of her on my Facebook and I just kind of lost it. I was like, fuck it, I'm making the video. Maybe I'll feel better when I get it off my chest. And oh, there's a video of her. I'm gonna watch it real quick, see what she's doing. She's always doing some silly shit. Always doing silly shit. Let me see. Oh, it's on YouTube. She has a YouTube as well. Oh, she's dancing with a little girl and oh, she's so playful, you know? And the little girl's just like standing there looking at her and but yeah, anyway. Yeah, yeah, but so I don't even know what more I have to say. I mean, when I say I'm obsessed with her, I don't mean like I'm trying to see her, I'm trying to follow her. No, it's just like, I mean, I do write her, I say once a year, ever since the incident. Once a year, ever since the incident, I write to her at least once a year. So this year, I'll probably write to her sometime in the summer. But I write to her once a year. She never answers, but I know she reads it. And like, that's enough for me. You know, just as long as she reads it and she understands how I feel, I'm happy. You know, that's all I need. And when she's happy, I'm happy. I mean, I was really fucking in love with this girl. Just extreme. Like, basically, you know how I always say my ex-girlfriend, the one that reason I came to Russia, how I felt when I was with her? And I said there was another time I felt, it was with this girl I felt it. It was 2 times in my life I felt it. One was with her, it didn't work out. Second time was with my ex-girlfriend, and it did work out for some time. So, yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I mean, I really don't want to disable comments. I might, you know what, I'm going to restrict comments. I'm going to allow the comments. If someone mentions her name, I'm just going to delete the comment. I'm not going to add it. If someone mentions the TV show she's on, I might let that slide. But if you mention her name, I am going to delete it. Because I don't want people just knowing her name. If you want to know who the fuck she is, if you care that much, you got to find out your fucking self. You know, and that's really it, I guess. I mean, anything I want to add? At first, I thought she was Ukrainian or Russian, but she's not. And let's see, what did I like about her so much? Well, she was beautiful. She was very silly. And she cared about me. Even when we first met, she would always give me advice like, maybe you play video games and stuff a little too much. Maybe you should do this, try to. And ever since then, and sometimes I wonder and I think, like, I remember she was always telling me, you know, I should do more things in my life. And now that I am, and now that I'm becoming popular and stuff, sometimes I wonder, does she know? Like, is she proud? Or because she always told me I could be somebody, I had potential. Now that I'm out there and stuff, you know, and I wonder if she knows. We are friends on Facebook. I'm surprised she accepted my friend request, but she doesn't say anything. I really care about what she thinks, but she never talks to me. She never does. She hasn't said a word to me ever since 2000, maybe no, in 2010 she probably says it. So 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, for the 4 years straight, she said nothing. But she accepted me last year on Facebook, or 2 years ago. So I know she knows I exist. And I guess that's it. Because I could go on with this shit forever, but I honestly don't want to. And just in case you're wondering, like, how do I put it without sounding like a creep? Just in case you're wondering, how often do I think about her? Ever since then, like, I'd say I think about her maybe once every week. Once every week, I just, like, sit down and, like, for 30 seconds, I just think. I'll just get caught in a daydream about her. And I'm just like, what did I do wrong? Well, she wrote me a letter about what I did wrong. I mean, I understood it, but then at some point, it's like, she wasn't right with all of it. Because some of it, one thing she mentioned, I didn't agree with at all. Because the thing about me is I'm very open about what I want. Even when I was with her, I was like, look, I'm dead into you. I'm crazy about you. But I don't want a relationship or anything like that. I'm just crazy about you. And basically, long story short, to add one more thing, she kind of guided me. She guided the fuck out of me. Some of you could figure that out, some of you won't. But she guided me. She was basically the guy and I was a girl. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. She guided the fuck out of me and I didn't see it coming. She guided me. She does exactly what the average girl hates when the average guy, the shit they know to do to them, like in movies and shit, like, he just gonna do that? What an asshole. That's what she did to me. I got guided. Now I know what it feels like. And it's because of her. I'm extremely honest with girls. I say, I don't want to be your boyfriend. You're not the only one. I'm not in love with you. And they think I'm evil. No, you have to know the fucking truth. And thanks to this girl, I'm so fucking honest with every girl I'm dating. And that's it. I'm out. Later.
Sunday